When I think about aging, my thoughts don't begin with policies or finances. They begin with my mother. When we were raising our child in the United States, my mother came to live with us. What began as help soon became something far deeper. She wasn't just a visitor in the home, she became the heart of my home. We loved her, respected her, and naturally began to look to her as the center of our family. Those years were filled with shared routines and quiet companionship. And later, when our child grew up and stepped into her own life, something beautiful happened. My mother and I became the best friends. We spent most of our free time in the simplest and happiest ways, cooking, watching our favorite shows on television, traveling, shopping, and talking about everything and nothing at all. She never felt like she was getting old. She was simply living her life alongside mine. And she loved it until the very end. Those memories remain among the most precious chapters of my life. And I know many who share a similar life journey recognize this rhythm. A life where generations blend naturally into each other. And it makes me pause and wonder, what will our later years look like here? The life was built in America. Many families create full and meaningful lives in the United States. Friendships deepen, communities grow, and daily life feels stable and full. We raise our children here. We watch them grow into independent adults. We celebrate the very independence we worked so hard to give our children. This is a success story, one many immigrant families proudly helped create. But independence quietly reshapes the future of aging. Children build lives of their own. Careers take them to different cities. Their responsibilities multiply, just as ours once did. And slowly, the questions shift from raising a family to what comes next. When aging becomes practical. Aging rarely arrives as a dramatic moment. It unfolds gently through small changes in daily life. Errands take longer. Household tasks feel heavier. Managing appointments, homes, and logistics requires more energy than before. It's not a crisis, not an emergency, just the growing reality that daily life becomes easier with help. Domestic support exists in the United States, but it is often complex to arrange and expensive to sustain long term. This is not criticism, it is simply part of the landscape. And reality naturally encourages long term thinking. The quiet questions many families carry. As parents age, new questions begin to surface. Will adult children live nearby? Should they feel responsible for daily care? Do parents even want them to? Because love does not automatically mean obligation. And beneath these questions sit fears many people carry silently. The fear of isolation, the fear of becoming a burden on our children. These thoughts are rarely spoken aloud, yet they shape how many people begin to imagine their later years. Why this reflection keeps returning. This is not about making a final decision. It is about allowing an honest conversation to unfold. Aging is not only about where we live, it is about how daily life feels, who surrounds us in our lives, what kind of rhythm our later years may hold. This is simply the next step in the reflection, and the journey continues. Share this post if you are planning or choosing where to grow old. This is Malini Amalados, and thank you.